Welcome to Personal Mastery Training. I'm your host, Alvin Brown, former world-class athlete turned entrepreneur and consultant. Join us as we learn from guests who have conquered their inner battles and share their journeys to success. Get ready for inspirational masterclasses and thought-provoking strategy sessions to fuel your path to personal mastery. Let's dive in. All right, so on the strategy session, here's what I want to share with you. The number one, maybe it's not number one, but it's one of the tools you shouldn't overlook when you're attempting to get to your next level. And this is a tool that's amazing for when you're just right there. It could even be used when you're just starting out. But for those who are just scratching that limitation, that area of limit that they feel they've been stuck at this certain place, and they know just one key, one move would just put them over the top, this is a tool you want to use. It's simple, like most things, nothing sexy, but what's easy to do is also easy not to do. So we tend not to do it. So here it is. Let me reveal it. Metrics. Measuring. They say what you measure often improves. Doesn't matter what it is. Your health, start jumping on that scale. You know, they call it the calorie creep. When you start to jump on a scale, maybe you want to avoid it because people have all kinds of things around this scale, what it means. But if you're not measuring, your head's in the sand. It doesn't have a target to hit. So even if you don't like the scale, at some point you got to look at it. It's almost like not liking your metrics, not liking to measure where you're going. It's impossible. You can't hit a goal you can't see. So here is the thing that I want to talk about. Those people who are just right on the verge of hitting their bullseye, but they're having some troubles getting there, add metrics. So the other day, I'm looking at my weight, and I've always been in shape, good enough, especially when you're measuring yourself against people in your age group and, at a level that aren't participating in the game as tight. You kind of measure yourself against those and go, I'm okay. I'm better than those. I'm better than this. I'm better than that. But if you're the type who want to see what you're made of, who want to one day just touch and see what your potential could be. I mean, I say could be because you can never reach your potential. But if you're the type who like to push yourself, who like to push past the mediocre, the good enough, this is the thing. So I got to that place where, it's good enough. I'm in my 50s, my mid 50s. I'm great energy. I can get my stuff done throughout the day. I'm dealing with a lot of things effectively, efficiently, and enough. And that was good enough for me. But at some point right now, I'm going, oh man, I could be better. I could be better. And I want it. It's not like I'm attempting to be better for someone else outside of myself. That's not the thing. That doesn't faze me. I want to be better for me because, again, personal mastery, it's you versus you. And that's what I am pushing for. So I thought to myself, okay, you know what? I'm going to start bring back measurement into this area of my life, my health and my fitness. So I started to download an app and I started to measure everything. My food intake, my calories, my macros, do all the things that I would advise my clients to do. Because sometimes as the person who's giving it out, you sometimes let it slide a little bit because it's good enough. So I said, let's put myself to the task and let's see what happens. And man, I got to tell you, it is the thing that tightens everything up. Would it be your finances? You go to the doctor. They say people lie, numbers don't. And it's true. We can all turn that certain way, put on that certain clothing that makes us look a bit better, in a certain light. You look good. It's good enough. But I'm going to say, what if we want to push past good enough into excellence, into what is your best self, where do you have all the maximum amount of energy that you can have at that point, wherever you are in your life, where you can have the maximum amount of efficiency, where you can totally laser focus, totally be efficient with everything you're doing, most things. Don't want to be too psychotic and say everything, but most things that you want to be good at, you want to be efficient at it and feel really good when you put your head down at night. So that's what I'm talking about. Where in your game should you be measuring? Where in your game? Is it finance? Have you been the type that, as they say, you don't want your outgo to exceed your income because your upkeep will be your downfall, right? So you see those people who make 50,000, they say, if I ever make another 10, I'm going to be okay. They get to the other 10 and then they need another 10, another 10. Now they're making 100K, double what they make, but they're still in the same amount of debt because there was no measurement. There was no bullseye. There's no target to hit. You see those people who say, I want to lose this amount of weight, but I don't like the scale. I don't like to measure. I don't like to be so anal. But you're never going to see. You're never going to be able to measure it. It's when you start to measure and have accountability is when you really start to level up. You start to hit your goals. You start to really become efficient. So what area, think about your life right now. Date nights, I don't care. Wherever you are struggling, wherever you have always got to good enough, but you want to go over the top. What area is that? Finance, your body, working out, your mindset, reading, saving, budgeting, buying and purchasing something new, your business, your P&Ls in your business, your metrics. Where in what area do you need to tighten to really hit your bullseye, to be completely happy with who you are and how you're showing up? Remember, this is not about anybody else. This is about you, mastery, personal mastery, you versus you. What area do you need to tighten? And I'm going to guarantee you, once you start to build the metrics in that area and start to measure, I'm going to guarantee you're going to hit the bullseye. Trust me on that. So choose the area that you want to get better at, that you want to be efficient at, that you want to master. Add some metrics to it. And then even better, have someone hold you accountable. At some point, you're going to go to them, whether it be 3 months, 6 months, a year, a quarter, and you're going to have them hold you accountable to those goals. That's even better. Then you're putting your goals and dreams on high octane, steroids. You're going to take it that next level. So accountability plus metrics, game over. You're leveling up. You're getting the body that you want. You're getting the finance that you want. You get a relationship that you want. You're getting the profession that you want. Your business will excel. Hold yourself accountable. What you measure improves. Trust me on that. All right. If I can help you to hold you accountable, let me know. Okay, I'm out. That's it. That is the mastery game. And we'll talk to you next time. All right, peace.